So Josiah is 13 years old today, and we were talking about various things, but especially Isaiah 11. I mean, I'll tell you what, we are stunned and amazed at the personhood of Yeshua. We're looking at the Echad of God. Echad, E-C-H-A-D. It's Yod, Chet, maybe Dalet. It's maybe it's Aleph, Chet, Dalet. It's Echad, and it's the idea of the oneness of Yahweh, and it's in, I think, the 6th chapter of Leviticus 6, I think. And so, but it's this point, it's the Shema of Israel. Shema Yisrael, Adonai, Eloheinu, Adonai, which they say Adonai, which is false. They should say the name of Yahweh, or the name of Yahuwah, however we pronounce that holy name. God commands us to pronounce His name, to say His name, to share His name. So that name has to be recovered. I say Yahweh because it's, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I'm still discovering that. But I want to name Him. I want to try, like a baby would try and say Papa. Okay, so it's important. The spirits of God are sevenfold. This is said over and over. We were looking at the verse in Revelation, verses 1:4, 3:1, 4:5, and 5:6. And it basically says over and over, the 7 lamps of fire burning before the throne are the 7 spirits of God. And I love this one in chapter 5, verse 6. Stood a lamb as it had been slain, having 7 horns and 7 eyes, which are the 7 spirits of God sent forth into all the earth. So what are these 7 spirits? In Isaiah 11, we get a really clear spelling out of the 7 spirits. The spirit of Yahweh, the spirit of wisdom, the spirit of understanding, the spirit of counsel, the spirit of might, the spirit of knowledge, and the spirit of the fear or reverence or enraptured attention of Yahweh. So some people have flipped it and they say that He will breathe in the fear of Yahweh. Well, there it is. It just reiterates it twice. So the fear of Yahweh is number 7. And we just want to talk about the Echad in this movie. We want to share with people. We want to focus on Yeshua. We want to focus on Isaiah 11. My goodness, Isaiah 11. Let's go back to that real quick. After it gives us the clear indication of the nature of the sevenfold spirit of Yeshua's eyes, it goes into verse 4. But with righteousness He shall judge the poor. And verse 5, with righteousness shall be the girdle of His loins. And then verse 6, this is why. Verses 6, 7, 8, and 9. It's so that He can restore creation. It's so that He can restore creation. It's so awesome. I mean, all the animals at peace with people. Animals aren't eating each other. We're probably not eating animals. And it says, verse 9, they do no evil nor destroy in all my holy mountain. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of Yahweh as the waters cover the sea. That is the end of all this. The end of all this is that Yeshua will remove everything that hinders love. So going back to Colossians chapter 2, because in Him dwells all the completeness of the mightiness bodily, and you have been made complete in Him, who is the head of all principality and authority. For in him dwells all of the fullness, wholeness, completeness, maturity of the body, of the mightiness bodily, of the holiness of God himself bodily. And you have been made complete in him. Jesus, Yeshua, is the person of the Godhead who always was a human. The Father is something else, and we will find out more about the Father in the millennia to come. The spirits of Yahweh, sevenfold spirit of Yahweh, is these characteristics, that I read about. And they are intimately acquainted. I love this, Revelation 5, verse 6. One standing in the midst of the elders, in the midst of the four beasts, in the midst of the throne, stood a lamb as it had been slain, having 7 horns and 7 eyes, which are the 7 spirits. Now, what else is characteristic about the eyes of Yeshua? If you go to Revelation 1 and you flip up to about verse 9, 10, here, verse 11 and verse 12. Having turned, I saw 7 golden lampstands in the midst of the 7 lampstands. Same picture as in Revelation 5. In the midst of the 7 lampstands, one like the son of Adam, dressed in a robe down to the feet. Verse 14. His head and hair were white as wool, as white as snow, and his eyes as a flame of fire. And just said it right here, Simeon. Thank you very much. So this fire is characteristic, coming out of his eyes. Well, fire has tongues. We see tongues in Acts chapter 2. Tongues of flames of fire. It's like the point of the flame. And so I think the horns are the tongues of fire. I think the 7 eyes are the tongues of the flames coming out, or the beams coming out of the eyes of Yahweh in Yeshua. So, see ya, thanks. And so I think his eyes are, the spirit of the soul is coming out of the eyes. You can tell a person by their eyes. And Yeshua's eyes are filled with light, just beams of power coming out of his eyes because of what's inside of him. He is the creator of the universe. He is the king creator. And so I think the 7 eyes, or 7 beams, or 7 tongues of fire, and these tongues of fire and lamps of fire are characteristic of the presence of the Spirit, which is a sevenfold being, and sevenfold manifest being. I mean, here it says the 7 spirits of God in Revelation 3:1. And Revelation 4:5, and the throne, out of the throne proceeded lightnings and thunderings and voices, and there were 7 lamps of fire burning before the throne, which are 7 spirits of God. And then the mystery of Revelation 1, where Yeshua is talking to Yochanan, John, and he's saying, write therefore what you've seen, verse 19, 1:19. Write therefore what you have seen and heard, and here, move that way. There you go. So you're in the picture. There you go. So here we're at. So the secret of the 7 stars. The secret. Oh, there's a secret. I read a secret to you now. Are you listening? The secret of the 7 stars, which you saw in my right hand, the right hand of Yahweh, Yeshua, and the 7 golden lampstands. The 7 stars are messengers or angels of the 7 assemblies, and the 7 lampstands, which you saw, are the 7 assemblies. So me and Josiah Yoshiyahu here, we were talking about how the 7 lampstands representing 7 churches, and I hate the word church. Sorry, I had to use it so you know what I was talking about. the 7 ecclesias, the 7 called out companies of the earth. The ecclesias, that's no doubt in the King James, which I'm flipping to, Revelation 1:21. What verse is it? 120. 120. Churches. It's Strong's number 1577. It is indeed the word ecclesia, from a compound of 1537 and a derivative of 2564. It is a calling out. Now, church is a circle. So church is the opposite of ecclesia. It's not a circling of, not a rounding up of, it's a calling out of. So we're not supposed to be called into a building, we're supposed to be called out of a building. It's a popular meeting outside. It is a religious congregation. So that's where even Strong's gets it kind of wrong. It's an assembly. It's a called out company. It's warriors of righteousness. So there we go. We are rocking and rolling on the 7 spirits of Yahweh, Echad with the Son, Echad with Abba the Father. And we are seeking to understand, how does the 7-fold Spirit dwell with mankind? He dwells in 7 ecclesias on planet Earth, and maybe even 7 ecclesias per region. I don't know. Do you?